So using the law of attraction in my parenting, that's also in my book, is how do you use the law that governs our universe, which states what you think about, what you feel, is what you vibrate out into the universe as energy, is what you're going to get back. So that's going to come in every aspect of your life. So I'm going to use it in reference to my parenting, is what I was focusing on in my parenting was what I was going to get more of. So was I focusing on that they weren't doing well in school? Was I focusing on that they were, whatever it is that I chose to look at is what became bigger in my experience, because that's just the law of the universe. So what was I looking at that amplified it? So I had to learn this. So I'm going to read from my book. I'm going to read a section of my book that's called Inspiring, Changing Others with Your Vibration and Expectation. Have you ever tried to change someone? I certainly have. It seems to be human nature to want to change another person's behavior so that we can feel better, safer, more secure, and ultimately happier. The reasons are endless. Yet trying to change others doesn't always go as we planned. Our assumption is that others will want to change in order to please us, perhaps because they love us. Occasionally, other people will change for us. It does happen. If the change is consistent with that person's nature, it'll be a positive feeling situation for everyone. However, if the request for change is unwelcomed or compromises who the person really is, the requested change will be met with resistance. Why? Well, the reason is simple. It's because all of us are here on our own unique path with special reasons for what we've come to create in this life. That goes for children too. Each of us possesses an internal guidance system that leads us to our own personal highest truth in life mission. We don't come into this life to please others, and they don't come here to please us. It's nice when it happens, but we can't always count on others to do this. Each of us is in charge of our own reality and happiness. We may have spent years trying to change our spouses, children, family, and friends to no avail. Yet each of us possesses the one thing that will inspire and possibly even change others, our vibration, that what we're feeling, that which goes out into the universe as energy. That's what is responded to us. That's what our children respond to, which is our vibration. And children, will always mirror back to us what we're feeling and in turn vibrating. If there's someone with whom you have positive feelings about and you hold this positive vision while you're with them, as well as when you're not in their presence, you'll most often elicit a positive response. On the other hand, if you're with someone and thinking about how you'd like them to be different and how they're not measuring up to your expectations, then their deficiencies are what you will experience. And that's what I found with my kids, is when I was focusing on how they weren't doing well in school, how they weren't getting the grades I thought they would get, that is what I was experiencing. So how did I come to learn to change that focus? Well, I was listening to a tape of the study of the law of attraction at the time, and this mother sat down on my tape, on my CD, in front of the people that were imparting this wisdom on the law of attraction, and it was about parenting, and it was about remembering that whatever we're looking at, whether we like it or we don't like it, is what we're going to attract back. And I had been spending way too much time checking on my son's grades, asking him why he didn't do all his homework, and it was just a not good feeling situation. So one day at dinner, I said, Dustin, I've come to a realization and I'm giving you back your life. Your life as in your choices. I've taught you how to use your internal guidance system, but I'm not letting you use it. I'm trying to manage you and control you because I think that I know better from my life experience, but that isn't actually the truth. I'm giving you your power back because you know your path and you know what's right for you. And I've temporarily forgotten that, and I'm giving you your power back. Well, his jaw just dropped. He couldn't believe it. He gave me a big hug. And he said, Mom, I can't believe it. that feels so good to me. That feels really good.